When I was little, I used to love going to the pool, swimming, playing, just having fun like a normal kid do. I used to go there every single week with my friends and family. It hadn't been so long, but I remember that it was a really good time. But one day something happened. It was a sunny day. I was chilling and playing with my friend on the side of the pool. Then someone smacked my head. I looked around. I didn't see anyone, so I just continued playing. Not long after that, I got hit again, and I started to get annoyed. I thought it was for sure my brother who did it, and at that age, when you got bullied by your brother, you want to get a revenge, right? So I stopped playing. I waited on the side, so I can get a little bit of revenge on him. Later, a swimming hat just like my brother's passed through. I grabbed it and pushed it down, trying to drown him. So this story might sound like I'm going to put my brothers to hospital, or someone needed CPR, or something really bad going to happen. But that day nothing like that happened. I was only like 10. I couldn't do anything like that. But what made this story interesting is the person who I tried to drown wasn't my brothers. So who was it? I didn't know, and I still don't know who it was. I remember that it was some middle-aged woman, and she was really angry. Then she started to yell at me. At that age, no one had yelled at me like that before. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. After it was like that for a while, my head got back in place a little bit. I apologized. She didn't stop, so I keep on apologizing again and over again. Then her friend came talk to her, then they left. But every single second of her yelling stayed. After that, I began to stop going to the pool. Because going there, it reminded me of what happened. Because of that accident, made every single time I looked at the pool, I felt like someone is yelling at me again and again. For a long time, I didn't go there. I tried to get back in the pool again. I tried to get that feeling out of my head, but I couldn't. Until one day, my friend and I, we went to the pool. All of my friends jumped straight in the pool, but yeah, I didn't. I sit on the side and I did nothing. I really want to join them, but every single time I looked in there, I felt it, and I just gave up right away. However, this time is different. Because I took a look at my friend again, and they were really having fun, and something inside me made me decide to do something with it. So I walked up to the pool and I looked down. I felt it. And I saw a reflection of myself. A little boy that was really scared. But as I told you, I decided to do something. So I took a deep breath and I put my toes in the water. I took a deep breath again and my feet got in the water. I took a deep breath again and my foot got in the water. I took a deep breath again and my knees got in the water. I took a deep breath again and my hips got in the water. And a couple more of that, I finally got in the pool. I swam right to my friend and joined him immediately. At that time, I thought the fear was gone, because I enabled myself to get in the pool again. Still, I was still wrong. Because every time I think about it, I feel really bad. And it pushed me down, and it sometimes ruined my day completely. I really want to get rid of it, because I know that if I'm able to get that feeling out of my head, it's going to be much more better. So I did the thing that everyone do when they want to know something. I searched Google, how to overcome fear. I kept looking on it for a while and I came across something. It was a quote from a Roman philosopher whose name is Seneca. He said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than reality. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than reality. That quote made me question my fear. Why? Why am I afraid of going in the pool? I answered to myself, because it reminded me of that time I got yelled at. I asked myself again, what I scared? I said, the woman who yelled at me. So, is she going to yell at me again? And my answer was no. Because it's probably not normal for her to yell at me after years since the accident happened. I was immediately realized that that fear that I put in my head is not really necessary to be afraid of. This quote doesn't only enable me to jump straight in the pool again, it changed my life. Because it was not only the pool I fear, I also fear of how other people think of me. I fear of doing something different. I fear of meeting some new people, or I even fear of talking to a bunch of people. But in the end, I choose to face all those fears, because I know that if I keep standing at the same spot, it's not going to do me any good. A scary movie can make you check your ceiling again that there's no ghost coming out of there. A movie about a shark can make you hesitate a little bit when you're booking a sea trip. Or a video of a man eating a giant worm can make you stop eating your dinner. Or a story about a guy who got hit by a truck while he crossing a road can make you stop crossing a road. As a human, we like to gather a lot of information even if it doesn't make any sense at all. Therefore, we start to be afraid of something that is not really reasonable. So ask yourself, what is the reality? What is the present and what is going on right now? And keep only things that are necessary in your head. And when you are able to do that, when those unnecessary pressure are gone, your shoulder is going to be much more lighter. After all, I want to say that don't let some tiny thing ruin your day. Don't let a little mistake ruin your fun. Don't let a guy ruin your meal, and don't let the fear stop you from what you want to do. Think about what's matters and think about it carefully. This changed my life, and I believe it can change yours too. Thank you.